just gonna put a little music on for now, and just give it a few minutes. So let her get off the call. I like this little track. This is good. Let's see some screenshot this. Nice. Okay. So today I told Christine that I was gonna do I had something I want to show you guys that I've been working on, and it's something I used to use when I was trading stocks and like day trading stocks, but I decided to incorporate it with what I'm doing now. And I just wanted to kind of give it to you guys so you guys can back test it, see if it helps you guys, and kind of let you guys, get a whiff of something I've been working on, right? So, but before I do that, I kind of want to give you a precursor of what you are going, kind of what to look for, and just understanding some certain topics or whatnot. And I talked about this before. When you're looking at a trade, this will be a buy. This will be what a sell look like, right? And hold on, let me come off of this chart. I don't want to jack this one up, so we just gonna open up this one. Man, this sounds good. I don't know if I want to turn this off.
Keep it rolling, bro. Keep it rolling.
I know, right? This joint sounds good, man. I'm gonna just turn it down and just have it in the background. Okay. All right, so we're gonna clear this one off right here, right? Undo that. Yeah, we can clear this one off. Okay. So, like I said, I used to use this, and it is going to require you guys, if you decide to do this, to open up an account with like TD Ameritrade or Fidelity, one of those type of accounts, uh, because you'll need it to get the data. But there are some ways you can get it without it, but you have to pay for it every month. But before I talk about it, I just want to make sure y'all understand some really simple concepts, right? And just want to have that clear, right? So when we refer to liquidity, right? And when we're talking about there being money sitting at certain places, right? It is, let me just kind of give a clearer picture of what that looks like, right? So your buy order, right? Is here. Your sell order is here. And I know that this is like, oh, Corey, why you talking about this? Just we all know this, right? I know y'all know this, but I just want to make sure that we understand this concept first, right?
Nope, I don't know it. So go ahead, man. I don't know.
Okay,
I'm dumb
cool,
as a rock.
cool. So whenever you take a trade, right, for a buy and for a sell, right, your trade looks like this every single time, right? And I want you to understand this because that way you can understand the background of liquidity, right? And why it's so important and why you'll see later why this is relevant, right? So whenever you enter a buy order, right, and your stop loss is added and your take profit is added, even if you market execute, your order is going to be wrapped like this, right? You're going to leave when a buy order is put in, whether you get stopped out by your trailing stop in profit or if it goes straight to the stop loss, you're wrapping your buy order with two sell orders, just like you're wrapping your sell order with two buy orders, right? That's where that concept of liquidity comes in, right? This is essentially what the liquidity is, right? And because you put your orders in on the chart, they can see where these pending buy orders are for your stop loss and pending buy orders for your take profit. Same thing for your sell. They know that they got buy orders above your order and they know they got buy orders below your order. So if I am a institutional player, right, this is why they drive prices at certain levels, right? So if I know that for this level in particular, right here, I say there's liquidity here, right, in the form of seller side liquidity. This is seller side liquidity, right? This is liquidity produced by I'm putting in orders to buy at these little areas right here, these little quick run-ups right here, right? This is like a little quick run-up, right? Another little quick run-up, right? Another little quick run-up, but it doesn't go any lower. It actually pauses at relatively equal lows, right? So what happened in this case is buyers came into this area right along this low in this little zone right here, pretty much from here to about here, right? Some buyers came in, and when those buyers came in, the actual intent of the market is to continue to the downside, right? But when you get to certain levels, certain certain levels, like, this would be 4090, 4080 area. Those are key numbers. You got 41 flat, 4100 around here. These are keyhole numbers. And at those keyhole numbers, they know that people will be closing out trades. They know that they'll be taking profit at these areas. So if you were in this sale, it's a known fact that there's going to be buy orders near this area, right? So there's going to be buy orders, there's going to be pending, there's going to be take profits down there, people with pending take profits in the form of buy orders. There's going to be people that are market executing out of their trades. And when you market execute out of your trade, you just essentially create another buy order to get out of a sale. And then, there are people who counter trend too. So those people that counter trend, they're going to be seeing that, oh, it's people that are buying, coming out of their trades at this level. I'm going to go ahead and take this quick pop up, right? So all of that liquidity is coming into the market, right? If I want to be a person to take it lower, oh, sorry, can you please lower the music? Sorry. It was just good, my bad. It was real good. I'm gonna just take it out, turn it off, right? Okay, so if, like I said, if the actual direction of the market is to go down, right? I know that I can take this particular situation right here, and let me grab you, and we're gonna move this. Let me just grab this stuff. Of course, this is not working the way I want it to. All right, so essentially, I could take this this setup, and I sold up here. I got buy orders up here that are not getting hit, but I know down here below these lows, I got these buy orders that are pending, right? So I can essentially take this same logic and understand why they would continue to sell from this point right here, right? Because I got equal lows, I got liquidity build up down here. And they know that as an institution, I need more orders in the form of buy orders for people to sell to me, right? So these buyers will give me those orders as a new sell order so I can take it even lower. And that's when you can come in as an institution and say, I can't get the 40,000 contracts that I wanted to put in right here because there were people that were coming out. I couldn't get them in originally down here. So when the market go up, I can put another stack that I wanted to put in up here. So I wanted to put in 40 up here. I couldn't get them all in, right? I'll put 20 in right here. I'll put another 10 in right here, and I'll put another 10 in right here. And their whole size for their position is put into the trade, right? So how does this help us, right? How did this help us? The way we can use this to our advantage is that we can actually see when those orders are placed. And there's tools that we can use as traders to actually see as those orders are entered at these given levels, right? Once we establish what the trend is, once we establish what the certain levels are, we can see when those orders are put in and see, how this can help us. So let me ask you guys, like, what's one of the biggest thing I know that I struggle with was timing my entry. Is that something you guys struggle with too? Drop something in the
Yes,
chat.
absolutely.
Yes.
Drop a 7, drop some 7s, drop some 3s, drop some 1s, because everybody, you can drop everything in there, right? Whose first time is this on this session? Whose first time is it? Elena, what's up, Elena? Okay, so timing, yeah, definitely timing, kind of timing, and not just timing your entries, but timing your exits as well, right? Because that's something that is always going to be relevant, right? We need to time our entries, we need to time our exits just as well. So this is something that I'm going to show you guys called level 2 reading, or what they call tape reading, right? And tape reading is something that a lot of stock traders use, but I'm going to show you how you can use it in the indice market, right? You will need to go over and download some stuff and open up accounts with certain brokers. But if you guys already have them, you already have access to this, you just need to set it up, right? So on another couple things, right? Just to make sure we on the same page. I think you guys know this already, but you know, I think you guys know this, right? Your bid and ask, right? Your bid price, your bid price. Some people might be new. Your bid price, the price that people are willing to buy, right? I know this is elementary stuff, but I just want to make sure some people might need a refresher. Okay. So your bid price, that's the price people are willing to buy. It's really a sale order. It's really a sale order, right? Because I got to sell to buy it, right? So it's actually a sale order, but we won't go into those. So just like an ask price, that's the price that people are willing to offer it for sale, right? So, you know, got to understand that, you know, just to get some background. And these two concepts, right? When I put in a buy order, I wrap my trade with a sell order as well. So when you enter a buy, you're putting in two sell orders to get out of that trade. Either you're hitting the stop loss or you're hitting the take profit. Either way, the only way you close out is if you put in a sell order. If you put in a sell order, you're wrapped with two buy orders. Either you get stopped off by a stop loss or you get pulled out in profit with the take profit. So just reiterating that, right? The broker that I have, that I use is, hold on, let me do one thing real quick. Oops, don't need you. The broker that I use that, and I know you guys can use it as well, is I have TD Ameritrade. Actually, I got the video. That's probably better. The video is better. I use TD Ameritrade. You guys can use other brokers, but my preferred broker is TD Ameritrade. And you guys can use Fidelity. I know they have this same tool, and but I'm just aware of it being the most proficient on TD Ameritrade. Plus, with TD Ameritrade, you get an on-demand feature where you can replay this stuff and go back and back test this stuff as well, right? So that's why I suggest you guys open up a TD Ameritrade account too. They have a really good trading platform. So, you know, that's just my plug. I don't get nothing off of this saying this. So that's just, so everything I'm telling you, right? These, this is my bid. Let me get my little pointer thingy. Let me open up that real quick so you can see where I'm pointing. So far, you guys getting some value? Like this is valuable info, right? So far,
Yes,
right?
thank you.
Cool, cool,
Yes,
cool.
thank you.
Yes, thank you.
All right, all right. I like to make sure you're getting some value. Jamal, brother, man, what's up? What's going on, man?
What's up, Corey?
What up, bro? All right, I'm gonna just open up this real quickie to quick. All right, now we got it. So you can see, you can follow me now, right? And we'll go ahead and big screen this, right? So these particular levels, right? This level at 4116, 4110, 4195. There, I didn't have this prep for this, but they're roughly around the numbers that I'm looking at for something in particular for this trade. But this is my bid stack right here. This is my ask stack right here, right? This is the level 2 reading. And the level 2 reading gives you the contract size of pending orders that are sitting in the market. So as I'm watching this, I'm reading that there are 11 contracts at 40.96. There are 57 contracts at 40.93, 7.5, right? That's on, there's a sporadic, there's a several bid prices throughout this stack. There are different bid sizes throughout this stack. And these are the actual exchanges that these orders are going through. There are 10 different exchanges this particular broker uses, 0 through 9, right? And in correlation, those same different exchanges on the ask side, right? The high, the low price on the ask is 40.96.50. The high price on the ask is 40.98.75, right? On the low, there's 10 contracts. On the high, there's 50 contracts, right? These are any pending orders that are sitting at these levels, right? So if I'm at 40.96, there are 11 contracts at 40.96 flat. There's some sitting around 46.90, so 46.90, 40.96.50, 40.96.75. But that's pretty much it, right? Why is this important, right? This is important because these are the actual orders that are sitting at these levels, right? And if you take these numbers, this 11, this 50, you multiply that by 100, that's the actual size, right? So at this price, there are 1,100 orders sitting at 40.96. There are 5,700 orders sitting at 40.93.75. Just like there are 5,000 sell orders sitting at 48.90, 40.98.75. There are 5,000 orders right here. This is your level 2, right? This is going to change. These numbers will change as new players come into the market, right? So I'm going to play this video and I'm going to let you see how these numbers fluctuate as we get near a certain low. So like if we want to take this low out right here and we're trading at this area, which side do you think needs to be heavier, the bid or the ask? And I want you to drop the answers in the question in the chat. Which side should be heavier? if I want to see this low taken out, what side should be heavier, the bid or the ask? Awesome. Awesome. Everybody got it right. Okay. All right. So I'm going to let this play. I'm going to skip forward a little bit. And I'll talk about this area and this area afterwards, after we see this, right? I'm going to skip forward a little bit. And notice right now, you notice this, right? At this low, our ask is stacked a lot higher than our bid. We're getting like 9,000 orders to sell at 90,000. At 4090, we're getting 9,100 orders being placed to act as a ongoing resistance level, right? We know that at 4090, we are going to struggle to get any higher than that because we have built somewhat of a wall between 4090 all the way down to 4087. And just doing a visual look, the bid is heavier than, the ask is heavier than the bid. I don't see any 90s on here, right? I don't see any 60s on here. I don't see any 70s on here. So that means right at this particular moment, as we're crossing this low, there are more sellers than there are more buyers. This is what it actually looks like to have an imbalance of an imbalance. This means that the bid is weighing less than the ask. So this is the visual display of an imbalance right here. There are more sellers than buyers at this particular time. It doesn't actually take this low out all the way. It wicks below it, but it doesn't continue. And then I'll show you what that looks like too, because you can still use that for something like if you want to take a reversal trade, right? If you wanted to say, this is struggling, there's going to be certain traits and characteristics that you'll see on the bid that will confirm whether or not I can actually get into this as a reversal trade. That means you want to see the bid heavier than the ask. And there's going to be certain sizes of their contracts that you need to see on the bid in order to know this is ready to take a reversal. And I'll show you that in a second, right? So we're going to let this play a little forward. We're going to skip through this a little bit. Notice we still heavier on the ask. You're still seeing like 8,000 contracts, 7,000 contracts. You're still only seeing 5,000 as the most you're seeing on the bid. You still seeing heavy on the ask. And then gonna fast forward it. I'm looking for something in particular. We starting to struggle with this going lower, and kind of try to let me see. This is going to start struggling to get lower. I don't know if I record. I was up last night, like trying to record this. And this is just the on-demand feed. So they actually don't put all of the orders on the on demand. And why that is interesting is because you don't get to actually see the larger orders, because I'm just talking about 9,000 contracts and 70,000 contracts. You will see sometimes 40,000 contracts are entered at one time, 5,000 contracts entered at one time. And that's how you can take advantage of it when you see those size, because you know that if somebody's putting in a contract size of 40,000 or 50,000 or 60,000, you know that's a large player. You know that that's an institutional buyer or seller at that point. Let me exit out of this one, this recording, and let me see if it shows it on here. Okay, let's go on here. And let me mute this because we don't need the sound at all. I want you to notice we're near highs, right? So at these highs, what I'm going to be looking for is my contracts. Okay, here. Notice this. Dang it. Notice at this high, the bid has an order contract size of 119, right? Now, if we're going to continue to see orders for this to continue to buy, I need to see 119 stay on the board. I need to see 119 stay here, or I need to see 20, 200. I need to see 300. I need to see 400. That's how I'll know that this is an area, because this is a little area of structure. That's how I'll know that this should continue. And if I don't get it here, I need to see it somewhere in between here on the bid that this stays high. If not, I'm going to start seeing the equivalent happen on the ask, the reverse happen on the ask. I'm going to start seeing 100, 200 on the ask instead of on the bid. That's how I'll know it's going to continue to push down from here versus continue to go up from here. So I'm going to hit play and try to fast forward through some of it. We got 119 still. We got 119. We got 105. It just flashed right here at 110, at 4110. The ask isn't meeting the bid right now, so this still has room to go up, but I think I just saw it flash over here. Nothing to flush out that 100 yet. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. This is a trade I took for a sell. And it doesn't show it. I don't know if it shows it on here. I tried to go back and find it. But in this particular case, on the live chart, you're going to get different data. I don't know why they don't show it on the on demand. So you just have to use a correlation of it. Yeah, it doesn't show it. So I think that they hide certain orders that are above this on the on demand feature, but on the live charts, when this high was made, and I know this because I actually took this trade, there were orders that came in that were about 40. There you would see a 400 flash over here and 300, and then you'd see all the prices between 4108. You see 4108 0, 4108.25, 4108.50, 4108.75. These all had 100 contracts sitting at each one of those prices. So it had stacked a level of resistance at the 108 price. So once it got back to that, it couldn't actually get above that price anymore. And I saw it, and when it came back up to 110 again, I knew that I could take a sell there because we had already stacked, and we start seeing the bid get thin and the ask get heavy, right? So let me find it. I think I got it in another video. Let me see which one is this one. Okay, yeah, this one is the video. it's not even the live. It's not the live feed. This is all from the on-demand feed. But so at this particular price level, you'll notice that we start to get heavy over here. Let me see. I can see when the actual order went through. Oh, there we go. Just passed it right here. So at this particular price level, dang it. At this particular price level, we had price come up to 41.13, and then we had this 100 size contract. That's 10,000 orders come through. As we get to this level, we already had a wick rejection. We already saw, and even on this candle, it doesn't show it over here, but at this candle, there was actually a large order that came through too. I don't know why you can't see it, because I believe that they don't, like I said, I believe they don't put all of it in the back testing data, because on the live charts, you can see larger orders, but you can see, all right, 41.13, that 100 order was put in. And then after this, just watch, after this 41.13 price was put in, we don't come back above it too much anymore. We don't come back above this. And we just go down. The next time, and then look, the next time, where are we seeing large size orders? Right here, 160. Look at where we are. We're near this low. They needed to put another set of orders in near this low, 160, to get through this low. The other time they put another large order in was right around here. I'll go back so you can see that too. It was right around here, I think. This little low right here. Put another one right here. They don't have it showing. I hate that. Yeah, so this was the first one, this 160 order to get through this low right here. Who's mind blown right now? Like, who is mind blown? I see Christine is, Alexis is. Anybody else? No, everybody else just like, yeah, I ain't gonna use this.
I don't even know. I don't even know what to say.
Who is this talking? Hold on.
Jason.
Oh, what's up?
I'm like, I feel like in the beginning again, when I used to joke and say it was like looking at the Matrix, and all I see is green ones and zeros, and you're like, look right there, there's the blonde in the red dress. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So that's what I want y'all to get out. I wasn't even sure if I was going to teach this today, because I just want to make sure I can give it to y'all the right way and clearly and like concise. But you can add this to any strategy that you trade. You can add this to break and retest. You can add this to moving averages. You can add this to smart money. You can add this to what else? Whatever else you want to add it to. You can add this to trading Bollinger Bands, because these are the actual numbers. This is the actual price. This is the actual order flow. Like, you can add this to, you know, moving wedges. You can add this to order block strategy. You can add this to fibs and see the timing of your entry, just like the timing of your exits, right? So if I wanted to use this same strategy to exit, right? Let's say I got in around here, 41.10, 41.13 area. When's the next time I see large sets of orders? Right here, 40.92. Wouldn't that be a good idea to get out at 40.92 when I know I got a large set of orders right here? Absolutely. Absolutely. Right. I know that from this point, from my wick rejection, I'm good to know I can stay in this trade until I see these orders come back into the market. I know for a fact that I don't have to get out of this trade until I start seeing stacks of orders around a certain price level, or I start seeing a large player put in, right? So when I refer to stacks, right? Let me go over what I mean when I say a stack. When I refer to a stack, and I mention it, but I just want to make sure it's clear. Okay, this is what a stack is going to look like, right? Let's say that we're coming up to 40.98. We're going to see a stack, order stack. I'm just using these terms that I'm making up, right? You might hear this called something else, right? And I want to show you, I think I got some live recording examples. I got to find them, but because you can't see it on the on-demand feature for some reason, but an order stack is going to look like something like this. Within the 40.98 range to 40.99 range, I have orders stacked through the 100 levels, right? Through the 100. That means that at the 40.98 price to 40.99 price, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over 50,000 orders just went in at this price range, at this particular area. So using the knowledge that we just got, right? If I have this on the bid size, that's telling me that I'm probably not going to be going lower than that. And if I do, it's going to take another stack on the ask side to beat out these 50,000 orders. If I see this on something like this on the ask side, this is going to be 50,000 plus orders above where current price is, right? That's telling me that I'm going to have a lot of orders come in on the bid side to take this 50,000 orders out, right? Let me go through. Okay, here's an example, right? So over here, right? As we approached 41.13, we have a stack of orders right here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got about 40,000 orders that came in between 41.13 and 41.12.25. This is pushing up at the same time. On the ask side, look at the correlation of the ask versus the bid. The ask is very thin compared to the bid. We got 40,000 over here. We got 40,000, probably more than that, but we just looking at this stack right here. There's 40,000 on this stack, and the closest thing we got is this 10,000. This bid just ate up the ask. Just ate it up, right? So it's gonna probably push up. And as you can see on this particular candle, there's that imbalance being created. There's an imbalance right there created. Another thing that you see on this picture, this is called time and sales, and this is called the active trader, right? The active trader is giving you the same information that the level 2 is, but I can scroll through and see, you know, where the previous orders have gone through. I can see that. And then the time and sales, this particular tool is helpful as well, because this just gives you pending orders on the level 2. This gives you market executions. So I can actually see that there were 300 orders entered here at 14.75. There was another 300 entered at 14.50. There was another 500 here, right here. These are all market execution orders though, that came in simultaneously. If I see a lot of green and I'm seeing a stack, that's telling me this is bound to push up. If I'm seeing a stack on the ask and a lot of red, this is likely pushing down. That's the easiest way to explain that, right? Here is 4140 area right here, right? 4140 area, keep this little area in mind, right? Because now on the ask, right around this 4041 area, look at the size of the orders that came through around this area, 40, 30, 4029. As we went into this area over here, we start seeing orders that came in. This is 30,000. This is 12,000. So this over 40, almost 50,000 orders that just came in right here between these price levels, right? At this particular area. Another example of this particular area right here. Another example of this particular area right here. You can see these orders are stacked here around this area. This is actually around the area that it slowed down. Once we got into these price levels, we only made it to 40, 4140, but you can see they started putting in orders around 4130. And then this dropped. That's this move right here. As we started going up, we started getting 30s putting in. We got 30,000 sale orders that were put in here. Another couple of orders put in here. And then finally, a 50,000 order came in around this area. I don't have it recorded, but I know it because I was watching it. 50,000 orders came in around this time. And then we got this big wick, and then we got this big drop, and then we got continuation. Let me see. Let's see, we got it right here. Here is the example right here. This particular level was the opening price for the day. So of course, this is going to be a psychological area, right? And we are in a bear market. First time we got to this above that level, 233 came in, 94 came in, heavy on the ask. That is 30,000 that 30,000 orders that came in just above the opening price for the day. Another 20,039 came in right around the opening price as we got back there. And then look at the time and sales, nothing but buy orders here until we get to these levels around 35, which eventually we sell off and we don't get any higher than 41, 43. We don't get any higher than 43. So if you saw this rejection and then you see that large order come through, that's like ding, 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 light bulb moment. We add a significant area, we add a monthly price area, we add a opening area, and I see that come through, is probably go time. is probably go time. It's probably go time. And you can say, all right, cool. The largest size order that I seen around here was right around 17. That's going to be my stop loss. I don't have to use that big old stop loss because I already see that there was an order that came through up there that was large. So guess what? I'm gonna tuck my stop loss either above or around that area. If I need to make it a little larger, I know I ain't got to use it, make it too much larger, because I can count on that order to be my worst case scenario, right? So, and let me show you what this looks like on the actual broker. Let's switch over to that. What's funny is, like, I used to trade with this, but you know, everything come back to you for a reason. Like, yeah, I used to trade with, I stopped doing this. I used to do stocks, but I didn't really understand it. And I didn't have this much knowledge, you know, I didn't have this much skin in the game, right? I didn't have this. So I didn't know how to use it, you know. I understood all of this stuff that I'm telling you guys, but I didn't know how to put it all together. And now that I know how to put it all together, I can kind of go over it with you guys, and I know how to apply it using other things, other technical, other tools, a breakout, what a retest look like, and just show you guys like this will help you. Like, I promise you, this will help you. Let me go to, I just want to show you what it looks like live. Well, somewhat live on the on demand tool. So I'm opening that up right now. Just give me 1 second. It takes a little bit of time for it to buffer a little bit. I'm gonna pause it real quick once it gets going. Okay, so we got it open, it's just buffering. Okay, so this is the chart, level 2, right here. The ask, the bid, the active trader right here, time and sales, right? On this particular day, I think the market pushed up and created a couple of new highs, right? So in this area, there was on the live market, there was some orders that came through that were large, but I don't know why it didn't show. So in this case, anything I believe you see that's 70 and above is the large stack of orders that came through. Is 70 and below. 70 and above were the ones that were the entry. So we'd be looking for, if we're looking for a continuation to sell, we'd be looking for something around 70 on the ask. If we're looking for a continuation to buy, we look for 70 above on the ask, I mean on the bid. And wish I could fast forward it, but it's just, I'm not on a like strong connection. So on this candle, this wick, a 70 just shot through. 70 just shot through. But this didn't actually continue. This actually reversed. So our large orders should come over here. So I'm seeing 69 right here. Got a 70 just came through over there. That's kind of weighing it down. But then here we go, a 70 again. 70 again. $70 again at 83, 67. I think we wick below this low one time, but then we start to see it come in. 70 again, 72, still thin on the ask side, 71, just popped in on the bid, 71 again. $71 again. And then look at our time and sale. We got nothing but floods of this coming in as we get to 70. And now we starting to wick back up, right? 70 coming through again. We about to take this high out, right? 70 coming through again, 73 coming again. This whole side is lit. This whole side lit. While we coming up here, we getting larger orders coming on the bid, more market orders coming on the time and sale, and we aiming back towards this high. The ask can't hold us down no more. This sounds so weird. The ask price can't hold us down. The ask has nothing to do with this, but the ask price is holding us down. Can't hold us down. Oh man, I'm funny. All right, so we took this high out, right? And we still seeing 70 over here. We still seeing 70 over here. So this is a sign we will continue, right? Because we're not getting anything on the ask price anymore. I have to make sure I'm saying it right. My country slang does not permit me to say ask without it sounding like ass. So I've been internally joking to myself this whole time, every time I said it. And I couldn't hold it in no more. So the bid price, we still seeing 72 and above. We're not getting it on the ask price near these areas, right? Maybe you think we reject right here, but we're not getting anything to show us that is going to reject. We still heavier on the bid side. And as we still heavier, still getting 70. We're not getting a lot of 70s flash on the ask price at all. And if we do, it's not staying. We just created the imbalance. And we know we created an imbalance because we were heavier on the bid price as we were going through this level near this low and taking this high out. And we keep going. Anytime we get a 70 over here, it doesn't stay because the people on the buyer side is buying it right up. And the time in sales, you seeing is still more green than it is red. That's the follow through that you want to see. And if we look through this, we can actually see where the volume is, but I won't go into that. But yeah, so like as we come back down on this high, from these little highs right here, we should start seeing 70 and above, right? We're coming back down. Look at what we got. Look at what we got. If it was going to reject, we would just go ahead and reject, right? But if we start to see these numbers come through over here, 70 and above, and we start to see our market orders come in, we know that this is going to be a valid continuation. And if we bought down here when we saw the 70s, we would be in some decent profit already. And we would have got the right timing on our entry. We wouldn't have just been guessing, you know. We wouldn't have just been assuming that, oh, this candle is green and it's going up. No. You can see it in the order coming through. Right? And then, you know, you got this little low maybe you want to come back in and retest some of this imbalance, because this is a fair value gap at this point. You just made a fair value gap. I can literally see when it was made. And we know if it comes back into the fair value gap or the imbalance, or whatever you want to call it, we know it's a possibility for this to continue. But now we can see when it actually can continue. And you know, when you're looking at a fair value gap, you focus on 3 levels. You focus on the 3 levels, right? Your high, low, and then the middle. That's roughly the middle, right? And now knowing this, guess what? I can redo everything I just analyzed. And now that I know what to start looking for, I know when it comes to the high, if it's going to hold the high, I should see numbers. There's a 73. If it comes to the middle, I should see numbers. If it comes to the low, I should see numbers. And if I don't see numbers that correlate with that level, then I know it's not ready. I know it's not ready. So I can make sure my timing is right. Because now on the next candle, if the next candle comes back into this and I start to see an influx of buyers added onto the bid, an influx of market execution orders on the bid side, I know that I can time my entry with the rest of the people, with the rest of the institutions orders that come through. I'm trying to let it get to that point so I can show you. Watching the bid. As it's coming down, I'm watching the bid. You can scout with this. You can use this to get into longer term trades. You can use this for when to get out of trades. You can use this to know when to get into trades. You can use this to know when to add on to trades. You can use this to look for breakouts, look for retests, look for both like retesting moving averages. You can use this for so many different things because it is the actual order flow. It's the actual entry of the orders coming into the market. So now that this candle closed, we confirm that we got an imbalance right here. And our 3 levels are 4088, 4086, and 4083. If it comes to these levels, I want to see what happens on the bid to see if it continues. Do we get follow through? We got our follow through. Flooded with orders on the market orders over here. And we got follow through near the high. Near the high it is. There's 75 that just came through. We might dip down into it one more time. I don't remember whether it does or not, but you see how the orders came in as we got near this level. We got that rush of market orders come in, and we added weight to the bid price. So, you know, if you guys need help with this, I'll do this session over for sure. I know this is like some brand new concepts. And then I will try to record some more examples so that you guys can see it live And I'll also like let you guys see some send you guys some videos and stuff if you want the videos of it. And then I'll definitely send you guys this class. But this will be I might do this as a series so that way I can show you like, all right, level 2 with breakouts, level 2 with fair value gaps, level 2 with smart money concept. And I think that this will be, you know, this is just something I'm adding to my trading style that I know for a fact will help you guys.
Corey,
Yeah.
so for somebody like me, can you start from scratch? How do you even get to that website? How do you set it up?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
So like I said, you will have to have an actual live brokerage account with like TD Ameritrade. You can open that up to get this. Fidelity, E-Trade, you have to open up an account with those guys to get level 2 data. Now, the website, you know, that's just that is tdameritrade.com, etrade.com, fidelity.com. They have it. There's some other sites where you can get this same data, but you have to pay for it. One of those sites is called it is ADVFN. They give you level 2 data. But I think it's like $40 a month. You know, if you want to pay that, I actually thought about opening it up with them because their data is a little more I can't get this data for Forex pairs on Thinkorswim on TD Ameritrade, but you can get it on ADVFN for it and do the same thing with Forex pairs. This strategy is more so related to indices and stocks because I don't know why they don't offer it for Forex pairs on here, but you can get it on there, right? And I'll go ahead and close this because we already saw what we need to see. And I'll show you this website. Dang, my computer about to die.
Can you do it for, or can you see for crypto or no?
You can actually, you can do this with crypto. There is a website that I can send you. I just gotta find it. I think Binance. I think it's Binance. Binance, you can do this. So this site right here.
Oh, there's some crypto.
Huh?
I said there's some crypto.
Yeah. I think I don't know if you can see it, the level 2 on here though. That's the problem.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if you can see it on this site. This one, I think you gotta pay for it though. That's the only problem. I'm trying to get it the free. Trying to get the free. More, yeah, you can't see it on here. Let's see. Volume. Exchanges. Yeah, you can't see it on here. Let me see what this is on. I think I got level 2. Let's see what they got over here. Yeah, you got to pay for it on here. Can I see it on any of it? Let's see. What about Apple? Can I see that? Nah. So you got to pay for it on this site. But I think Binance, let's see. I think you can see the order book on Binance. Hmm. I think this is it right here. But I would have to go over how to use it this because I don't know. Uh, yeah, I don't know what's what on this screen, but you can probably do the same thing with here. Yep. Yeah, yeah. So like, yeah, this looks like at this given amount, there are orders coming through here at this size right here. So 19 million. I'm gonna assume that that's what that is. But I would have to review. I haven't looked at this on from a crypto side, but just looking at this is probably this is the order book, and that's a good way. If I find out how to, if I'll go in and dig in how to do this with crypto. But the thing with crypto is you can see all the orders coming in anyway through the ledger, so you can use the ledger for the Bitcoin ledger just the same, you know, as you would as I just went over with you guys. So yeah, you can definitely, yeah, this is it right here. That's time and sale right here. This is the time and sale. This is probably, yep, this is the ask, and that's the bid right here. Just don't look nice as it did on the app that I just showed you guys. But this is the bid for, I mean, this is the ask for Bitcoin. This is the bid. This is the time and sales, right? This is the orders as they come in, the amount, and the time. This is the contract size or whatever you, however you want to, BTC time right here. That's the BTC amount. That's the US equivalent. Yep, this is it. This is exactly it. So you could go to Binance USA, take the same approach, do the same thing I just showed you guys, and take the same answers that do this the same way. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna go and grab the charger right quick. Ouch. Oh God. Oh. Let me show y'all where I'm at right quick. Y'all about to laugh. My wife doing her a conference, and I'm in the storage room right now, tethering from my iPhone, and she out here. Let me see. Lift this up. She out here hosting her conference right now, doing her publishing conference right now. And I'm in the back in the storage room while she doing that. So
You are out of the house?
huh?
You're out of the house?
Yeah. I'm in the back of the storage room in the auditorium.
Okay.
I had to help her with this today. So while she
Look at you loving us, Corey. Look at your loving us. Thank you so much.
So hilarious. I can't believe I'm back here in the storage room. But anyway, let me see. Yeah, so everything I just showed you on the indices side, you can do do the same thing with crypto. I'm just gonna be honest, I haven't done this. I would suggest that
You planted the seed, so now it's up to us to run with it.
Yeah, I just plant the seed, back test it, and let me know, because I might I might need to be doing this too, you know. And then I'm gonna show you guys some guys you can follow on YouTube that will help you go over and reiterate this. They do some good case studies. I had to do a refresher this weekend, and the past couple weeks, I've been doing a refresher myself on this, and but I've been trading with it, so I ain't even gonna lie. Like I've been trading with it because I already know how to read level 2. I just reincorporating it, you know. Let me find that. This is this thing right here. Man, this dude, I watched his this dude, I signed up for this little free webinar and to go over this. And he just like, yeah, he made me remember why I did this, right? Why I was using it. So in this case, right, heavy sellers above is supposed to be 30-60, right? T1 short, right? That's his trade size, right? Massive sellers between 10 and 40K of shares came into the market. He added on at this, his initial entry was right at the top. He saw the sellers come in right there. There was a large order that entered. Then he followed up and added in another size T2. That's his T2. When he saw 40 to 40, basically 50,000 plus orders came in between
So really quick, just because so he's an options trader.
He trades stocks, this particular person.
So what's T1? I mean, what's that equivalent to, like $10 per pip? Or do they do?
No, that's just a term he used for his
trade position size or
total
trade
position.
Okay.
Yeah, I T1 and T2. If you see that, he's just talking about his position size. And right, so as he saw the high, there he saw that the orders were entered in, and he saw a large seller entered in around 30-60. 30-60 was his key level of resistance, right? Adding into the fact that he already had the key level of resistance at 30-60, he was waiting for the sellers to come in. He saw the sellers come in, he entered his trade. The market pushed down and it pushed back up. He already saw that there were another massive group of sellers that came in. He added in another position. So he felt comfortable to say that he can add here at the top and then add again as it. Another wave of massive sellers, but all orders were absorbed by the bidders. That was right around this low. That's how I was telling you guys. We already knew that we had, this was previous day close, potential support area. That's 30-30. That's a key institutional kind of level because it's a whole number, right? 40,000 sellers, 10 to 20,000 sellers came in, but they were ate up. They ate everything that came in on the bid side, and then the market pushed up. So when he saw those sellers come in and they got all bought up, he took a partial right here, right? Then when it filled the whole 30-30, he when it filled the whole 30-30, he even added right here when it got down below this 30-30 level. He added, closed out, all right here. Then again, it broke that 30-30 level, came back up. That's the retest. Why when you take it here? 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 Because we don't get any sellers come back into the market until we get underneath 30-30. That's when another stack of orders between 20 to 40K came in right here. And that's when he added again. And he covered his T1, that's his original entry, covered here and here. Again, You see, he noted that he closed out because he had to go to a meeting,
Quick
but
question.
he could have held it all the way through. What's up?
That's exactly where it says cover T1 at the bottom. That's exactly what I was about to ask you to look at, but I think that answer, because this is what Confluence is, y'all. Putting all this information together. And it's exactly what David taught on is break a structure, and what Corey taught on imbalance, because you see the imbalance to the left on that candle. This candle to the left. You see that imbalance, and then you see the break of structure right here with this one candle. That's how you know we was ready to fly back down. So I was gonna ask you to look at the US 30 sell that happened, because that's exactly what I saw, but you actually just confirmed it. So, cool.
It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. And that was kind of where I was going over at the beginning too, like you said, this little area that we were drawing up right here, right? Low equal lows, right? Equal lows over here. This imbalance takes these lows out. That means that these lows are going to be important. And if we come back to this area like we did, we overshot it a little bit, but that's okay. We really never closed above the candle that took us down from here. Right?
So when I'm looking in, can you drop the link to no, that was TD Ameritrade. Okay. So when I'm looking in TD Ameritrade, I'm already thinking of a sale anyway for my technical analysis. When I go into TD Ameritrade, okay, we're on SPX right now. So look at, you see that 40-30 down there. I'm going to see a whole bunch of sell orders or first, I'm trying to see if I'm saying that right.
40.
No is going down to sell. I'm going to see a whole bunch of ask prices for like basically 40-30 like that.
You got it.
Okay.
You got it. So either you're going to be coming up to the price level, like here's the monthly right here. The monthly is at 40.37, right? 37.30. And at 41.37.30, you are going to start seeing the orders come through as we approach this level and as we get just above this, because you're going to have a little slippage, of course, when you get to this certain level. At this particular wick, if I see the wick and it wicks, but I don't see like 30,000, 20,000 orders and above come through, I know it's probably not ready. And I know that right here on this candle, I remember this again, there was an order on the ask side that came in around 30, right? But on the bid side, it was matched. So that means that the buyers bought it up. So it went a little higher, right? This time it came back, 30,000 came in on the ask, 30,000 came in on the bid. But as it got higher, 40 came in on the ask, and it never came back above here, right? And the same time that these orders came through, the time in sales lit up with nothing but selling coming through on the market execution. Then it came back again one more time, another 30, I think 50 came through over here, and it just fell out. And then another thing that happened, and on this sale, right? And I couldn't even get in because it was just way too fast, right? This candle, this was before the news release, right? This is another strategy a way you can look at it. Like right before the news. Now I haven't backtested this, but I know you can do this because I used to do this even before. This is a strategy Kim used to use, but like she would box in the high and the low for whatever your high and low is right before the news come out, right? And then she would put buy stops above, sell stops below. And she would, when the news came out, it don't matter, because as soon as the news came out, you would get automatically pulled in, and then you take your profit as it drops in the direction that it's going to go. But Adding this will give you a hint to where the direction of the market is going to go, because right here, 50,000 orders came in on this candle. Right here, another 50,000 orders came in on this candle, and it was never matched on the bid side for this to continue to go up. And then when the news released, couldn't even get in because it dropped so fast. It just went straight through this. It went straight down with no recoil.
So basically, this helps you to hold longer targets, right?
Oh man, you can use this for so many things, man. Like I said, you can use it to enter your trades, exit your trades. You can use it to get your timing. Like, you might know a certain area that you want to sell or buy from, but you can come in here and just say like, all right, I want to buy at when the price get to 70 or whatever. I'm just using fictitious numbers. I want to buy it at 70, but should I? I'm gonna wait till I see a large order come through on the bid. I'm gonna wait till I see the time and sales light up with market executions. Then I'll go ahead and buy it. And that'll be my confirmation that it's time to go, right? Or when you guys are looking to like buy on reversals, like sometimes you're trying to catch a falling knife, right? So if you came to this area and you're like, should I buy right here if I want to take a reversal? I'm gonna wait until I see a large order on the bid come through. If I see a large order on the bid, that'll be my confirmation to go ahead and say, this particular level might be a good level to take a reversal from, right? 39.59, which is 39.60 pretty much. That's a good reversal area, or we can just go ahead and drop it down to 39.50. That's a good area because that's a psychological number. But do I see any weight thrown onto the bid? No. Then guess what? I'm not gonna take that buy. It's still got more room down, because you see this right here on these candles. I guarantee you there were large bids placed, and that could be one of two things. That could be new orders going in to buy it up, or that could be sellers closing out. That's why it's important to understand what I was talking about earlier, because you got to have a sell. When you enter your sell order, you got to have a buy. Some people probably targeted this particular area. That caused this to go up a little bit. That caused it to go up. This area, new sales were entered, and it caused it to continue to go down. So on the bid, you saw heaviness on there. On the ask, you saw heaviness on there. So that was just another. Then even in this little range right here, I'll tell you a trade I took this week too. Right? I knew we had already come down to this, right? To this point. And I missed this. I missed the drop. I'm not even gonna lie. I was thinking that it was gonna go up to 30 before it dropped. And I only got a little piece in, and I didn't feel comfortable just jumping in. But that's okay, because I already had did what I needed to do this week anyway. So I wasn't really looking to trade on Friday. These are my 3 levels. This is a little 5-minute fair value gap, right? When we got to the low, a large order went in here. When we got to the middle, large order went in here. When we got to the high, large orders went in, but it balanced it out. But when we came to this order block right here, a large order came in here, and then it dropped again. So what I want you guys to do is, as a good piece of homework, if you do decide to look at this and add this into your trading, look at this day and look at this level right here on the 5 minute, and then this gap right here and here. And I'll send you the chart. Look at this. And I want you to see what the bid was when we came back to this point, what the bid and the ask was here, here, and here. If you guys, you know, get opportunity, if you guys want to do this, just let me know, and I'll help, you know, just send me a message in my inbox on Discord or something like that, you know, and I can definitely, if you guys go this route, I can definitely help you. If you need help setting up the app, I'll help you do that too. And just quickly, real quick, if you go Thinkorswim, this is the app you'll need to download through TD Ameritrade. You open up a TD Ameritrade account, you can open it up with as little as $50 or $10 or something like that. You don't even need it to actually trade. Just open it up so you can get access to the data, you know. You just want to get access to the data. Don't necessarily worry about, you know, getting the account. We don't care about the account unless you want to, you know, trade stocks and stuff. Then of course you want to do that, but you just want to do this so that way you can get this data, this level 2 data. Like I think this account for me, right? So when you come in here, you're going to go to trade, or you can go to chart. And then once you come in here, your time in sales is going to be over here on your left, I mean on your right, over here. Your level 2 is going to be over here. And then active trader is over here. So that'll give you these 3 tools, right? If you open it up and you only see one row on the bid and the ask, you'll need to go into your TD Ameritrade account, and it's probably when you go into it, it's gonna be it's gonna actually, you're actually only gonna see 2 things. You'll need to go ahead and subscribe to the data, and if you go into your TD Ameritrade account, log in from the website and go under your profile, you can subscribe to the level 2 data. But like I said, I'll actually go through the process in another session so that way you can see it. I wanted you guys to like get more so of how you can use it first. And, you know, if you need any help and I'm not around with this, need help and I'm not around with this, setting this up, you can just go to support and just create a request. They do live chats. So it'll, once the market open up, even on Sunday, you can just go in, and even today, I'm saying Sunday, but you can go in and just talk directly through them, and they'll tell you exactly what you need to do if you can't get to me. Okay.
Okay.
So on that note, get out this closet, and I'm gonna drop this video for y'all. Get you guys the link to the YouTube.
Thank you so much, Corey. Another aha moment, man. This mentorship has never failed me. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all good.
Amazing session, Corey. Thank you so much.
No problem. No problem. Like, I'm gonna do this one again because I know that I just put y'all onto some. I just put y'all onto some I know a lot of people ain't heard of. So I already know I'm gonna have to do this again, and I was fully aware of that when I started talking about this. So, and I want to get some more examples of how you can use this and get more live examples. So I'm probably going to be recording some live trades, some demo trades. That way I can get you the actual data. Cause like I said, I don't know if they do this for a fact, but I believe that they don't show some of the orders on the demo stuff. So you don't get to see everything on purpose. I think they do that on purpose. Because if they could show you all the orders and all the size that come through, man, that'll be like a cheat code. And you'll start to get patterns, institutional patterns. And I know for a fact they don't want that. So yeah. And I'm only going to share this out to you guys that are on this session. So the video link that I dropped to you guys, if you don't save it, you're not going to have it. So I'm not dropping this in the group chat because I don't want to have a bunch of questions about this. I don't want to have a bunch of questions.
Well, there you have it. That's why I be telling y'all to come to class.
Because I already know, like, this ain't even something, it's not something that will be able to be just dropped in there without having some explanation behind it. And like I said, the good thing, you can apply this to every strategy. Every strategy. It's not a strategy you can't apply this to because this is reading the tape. This is reading the order flow. This is watching the live institutional players at work. Like, you can, it blew my mind when I sat down, like, over the past couple of weeks. That's kind of why I've been quiet, because I've been like diving back into this. But when I added this to my smart money concepts and strategies, I was just like, wow, I can literally see when an order block is being made, when an imbalance is being created, when a fair value gap is being created, what it looks like at a swing high, what it looks like at a swing low, equal highs, equal lows. Like, that stuff just, like, I nerded out. I turned into a nerd because I was just like, man, like, I can't believe, like, I've been sleeping on this, you know? And I know how to do this ever since like 2017. And it just like didn't click for me to start using this until just recently. So hope y'all enjoyed this. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, share, subscribe to my YouTube, all that good stuff if you want to. If you have some questions, you can throw the questions that are related to this directly onto the video on the YouTube. So that way, you know, you got it. I know you used to use this, Khalil. I know for a fact you used to use this. You've been trading long enough, so I know you used to use this.
Yeah, I used to even have, because I used to trade options. So I used to use Thinkorswim when I traded options. And even when we had with Ninja Trader and our futures, they used to always talk about, you know, where you could see the order blocks coming in. I didn't know what order blocks were, but I knew the terminology. I didn't really know what order blocks were until you really broke it down. Yeah. So let me ask you a question. Are you pulling this from the website, or do you have to did you download the Thinkorswim app?
I got this. I downloaded the app.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
But I think you have to have the app to get the data.
Yeah,
You
I
can
had
see
the
it on
app.
your
That's why I
phone
was double
too.
checking. Yeah.
You can see it on your phone too, but you don't get time and sales. You can get level 2, but you don't get time and sales. So like this what it looked like on the app. Hold on, let me see. Can y'all see my phone? This is what it'll look like on the phone right here. This is the orders going through.
Yeah, we can see.
So if you download the phone app and like, hold on, like I think I just saw something cool I want to show you too.
Yeah, they used to show them on the dome orders, DOM. Yeah, that's where I used to use that. That's pretty good though. But I definitely like to back trade and see how it flows up with indices though.
Definitely. All right, hold on. Here we go. Like, can't see this, but look at that size right here at 4102. See that size? 40,000. You can't see it because it's the opposite direction, but right, right here. See how large that is? And then watch on the bid how that's get ate up. I don't remember what the circumstances were for this area, but what was that 40? What was that 41? After we hit that 40,000, you can see later on the price went up to 4107, 4110, and it just kept going up from there when that 40,000 order came in, and we didn't go back below that until we got to that 4110 there. So yeah, so like I said, I'll do this again. I'll show you this guys again, and so I hope y'all have a good Sunday, good week. I'll drop the weekly in the chat since I didn't do it today. I gotta go over it again, and then yep. So I hope y'all have a good evening, good week trading. Congratulations to I think Lexi, she just passed her FTMO. You and Fabian both of y'all passed it, right? I don't know if she's still, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I think they just.
Oh, hi, Corey. Fabian actually passed the second phase just yesterday, or was it yesterday or Friday?
Hey, yo, congratulations, bro.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Hey, what you gonna do with it?
Your class, yours and Christine's classes are helping us so much, and Kim's calls like Sunday nights just kick it off, so it's amazing.
Clutch. What y'all gonna do with y'all first payouts, man?
Fabian needs to be intentional about it. Honestly though, so maybe you can kind of walk him through that, because he's been doing. So you were thinking?
Yeah, so I was thinking, what's your best? I was thinking of like holding off on it and opening up another one. And I still have some time on this one too. I was able to pass the second phase on the first day, so I still have those like 9 days and stuff like that. But my mentality was to get more practice in at the same time, getting another one or another two. But either way, kind of
that should be first goal. Max out. That's to me. That's first goal. Max out all the capital that I can get with them. As soon as I get my payout, go ahead and open up 200 or whatever, or another 100 or whatever you got, and then go from there. And then just pulling out some, money just to know that, all right, I finally did this shit. Like that's, you gotta give that, you gotta let that energy flow through you, like you gotta realize that you just put yourself through all this pain and all this, just to know that I did this, I accomplished this, So you gotta make you got to make it physical, you got to feel and touch it, and that's how you do that. So
these chats.
Get laid, get paid. Ely. Of course she gonna say that.
Of course you gonna say that.
Of course that's crazy.
But absolutely, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm gonna do.
It's some other people that just passed too. Who else just passed? Who else just passed? I know Topaz just passed. She ain't on this call, but I know she just passed. And she already got her payout. I can't even tell y'all how much she just got paid out, but she taking me somewhere. She don't even know it. She taking me and Crystal both somewhere. Much as I have heard her crazy. Nobody? I thought somebody else. I thought I just saw somebody else. But anyway, if you did and you don't want to talk about it, congratulations. And I will catch you guys. I'll drop the charts for the week in the chat. Peace out.
Thank you.